Is it day 5? Day 5. I'm currently reading Baggage Claim by Juliana Smith. I'm a little under the weather, so that's why I'm whispering. I'm 27% of the way through. I'm not loving it so far. I feel like it's just a very elementary style book. Like, the writing is very cut and dry, straightforward, not very whimsical or lyrical, which is fine. It's not my favorite, you know, it doesn't drag me in. And then the characters, I feel like she's trying really hard to build up the persona of each character, but not doing it with her own personal monologue. She's just describing material and physical attributes of them, but they're not being built up character-wise, like personality-wise or past-wise. It's very superficial and honestly feels kind of forced and fake. I'm not really loving that. Like, I can't connect with the characters. There was one moment where I connected with the female main character because of a past hurt or whatever, but everyone else just feels like a very cookie cutter antagonist kind of thing, you know? Not a believable person. It just feels like, how do I write an annoying hot guy? How do I write the hot guy's best friend? It doesn't feel realistic, you know? So that's how I feel right now, but it's okay. Like, I have had thoughts of denuffing it because I'm not loving it so far. Like, I want to read books that are 5 stars, but for the sake of Bookmas, I'm kind of like, should I just push through? I know we don't love that. I know we don't love that, but we'll see. In terms of yesterday's vlog, I am still reading The Night and Its Moth. I'm actually really far through it. I'm actually on page 158 right now. So, sorry, I have Oreos on my hands. That's why they're like this, but I'm almost halfway through, so kind of killing it. I might be able to finish this in tomorrow's vlog. Who knows? But as of right now, we're trying to go back to Christmas romances. I know After Holiday Romance, Snowed In is the next book, and I've been waiting to read that because I feel like I'm gonna love it again. I needed to calm down after the book hangover of Holiday Romance and just kind of put feelers out for other books. And then I want to go into that one because if I'm gonna love it as much as Holiday Romance, I just can't do that to my emotions. And I feel like mentally, like, I was so invested in it that I just need time to, like, get into another book that I'm gonna love, if that makes sense. Anyways, that is my update. Happy day 5. Tell me what you're reading in the comments, and I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so I'm on page 195 of The Night and Its Moth, and I have a theory. So I think, and I believe this is vague enough, if not, I'll put the timestamp where you could skip to. I think the king is lying. I don't think he's as boyish and dumb and clumsy as he's making himself out to be. I think he's ruthless, and I think he's cunning, and I think he's being deceptive. That's my theory. I'm interested. This is like one of the first fantasy books that deviates from the formulaic plot of girl meets boy who's 900 years old. They have an attraction. She's all powerful, XYZ. You know, gotta save the world type thing. This is a new story. This is interesting. We need more of this, for sure. I'm liking it. Hey guys, jump scare. This is what we're gonna do since, as you saw, I'm thoroughly into The Night and Its Moth. Tomorrow's vlog is gonna be me finishing The Night and Its Moth, and the rest of today's vlog, for the sake of being on time and posting every day for Vlogmas, we're going to choose our next read ahead of time. So I am indeed still reading Baggage Claim. As you can see, it's right here. I'm 34% of the way in. I am liking it a little bit more. It's definitely like a nice reprieve from an intense high-stakes fantasy. But I just saved the Après Ski Proposal by Cassandra Joel. She wrote The Chalet Next Door, which is the first book I read for Vlogmas, and I just saw that she has this one also for the winter Christmas season. So I'm thinking of choosing that one after I finish Baggage Claim or doing Snowed In. So I'm gonna choose whichever book you guys decide in the comments. You can either pick the Après Ski Proposal or Snowed In by Catherine Walsh. So choose between those two in the comments. I am so into The Night and the Moth. I've been saying it wrong the whole time too. Have you noticed that? I've been saying The Night and Its Moth. For some reason that works so much better than The Night and the Moth. Anyways, and also I'm going to show you everything on my Kindle right now. So I'm just going to scroll and I will explain each one. First up, we have an ARC copy that I read for the sites that I review for. Then we have Mark of the Bad, that's another ARC copy. We have the Appraised Key Proposal, The Gilded Cage, Baggage Claim, Holiday Romance, which I already read. Then we have Merrily Ever After, which is the novella of Holiday Romance and Snowed In, so I'm going to read that once I finish. We have The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan because I'm just in the mood to read that again. Then we have 3 books that just looked really interesting and I was in the mood for. I wanted a historical fiction, so I added When the World Fell Silent. Had really good reviews, so I'm really interested. And we have And Then There Were None. I've been wanting to read an Agatha Christie book for so long, and this one was on Kindle Unlimited, so I snatched it up. Ashlyn Goobly really liked Beneath the Scarlet Sky, so I added that too because I also have been wanting to read it. And we have Dark Shores by Danielle L. Jensen. Veronica Ruiz Breaks the Bank because I love the Finlay Donovan series. Unbetrothed by a TikTok Christian young adult fantasy author. Metal Slinger because I heard that was amazing. Morrigan because I love Dance with Thieves zoology. Then we have The Love Haters, which I'm not really sure I'm going to read, but it's here. Picking Daisies on Sundays if I want another romance. And then we have the rest of my Christmas books, which are A Match Made at Christmas, Christmas with a Crank, and My Merry Mistake. So along with what book I read in 2 days, you guys can choose what I read the day after that with all the Christmas books that we have here. Or if you want me to start a different one on my Kindle, feel free to choose those as well. So I have homework for you guys. Please let me know what you want me to read after I finish The Night in Its Moth. Thank you guys so much for spending BOOKMAS Day 5 with me. I appreciate y'all so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another BOOKMAS video. God bless you guys, and peace.